If you're a small business owner, you probably know that you need a website for your business. But once your website is done and designed, then what? In an ideal situation, your website should be working for you 24/7, bringing you new clients and client inquiries on the daily. And in this video, I'm going to share some tips that will help you generate more leads and more client inquiries from your Squarespace website in 2024. Hi everyone. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ana Lea, and I'm the owner and designer behind Lea Design Studio, where I create custom Squarespace websites and templates for creative small business owners. And here on this channel, I share Squarespace and tech tips to help you work smarter and not harder in your business. So if that is something that interests you, definitely hit that subscribe button. And now let's dive into today's video. Let's start with the basics. My number one tip to help you generate more client inquiries on your Squarespace website is to make it super clear what your offers actually are, what it is that you do, and make it super easy that your website is easy to navigate and easy to use. Now, this means staying away from jargony terms or industry terms that your ideal audience would not potentially understand, as well as making sure that the information is laid out in a logical fashion on your website and that there is a logical flow to how people are progressing from the initial contact with your page all the way to your desired call to action. On top of that, you also need to make sure that your website is easy to use, not just on your desktop computers, but also on mobile phones, considering that more than half of internet traffic nowadays comes from mobile phones. Tip number two is to make sure that your contact page is easy to find and easy to use. Now, people need a way to contact you. If they can't get in touch with you, they obviously won't inquire about your services. So you need to make sure that your contact page is super easy to find as well as easy to use. Instead of just slapping on a contact form there, include a brief sentence that tells them when they can expect a reply from you, what happens after they fill out that form, as well as giving them several options to contact you. Some people may not want to fill out a contact form. They may want to email you directly. They may want to pick up a phone and call you directly. So if you don't mind getting a phone call, then leave your phone number there or leave a business phone number that they can call you at. Leave an email to where they can reach out to you via email. If you prefer them getting in touch with you through your Instagram DMs or something like that, then link to your social media profiles on your contact page as well and let them know that they can reach out to you via a DM or a private message on any other platform. My tip number three for generating more leads from your Squarespace website is to actually publish useful, relevant content at least once a month. If you know me, you know that I'm a big fan of long-form content, and it is how I actually booked out my design services and how I generate most inquiries for my web design services. Even if you can manage only one blog post per month, it is still better than nothing. Each time you publish a new blog post, you give search engines another opportunity to index your website, to figure out, to get more context what your website is all about. And websites that publish more content, more relevant, fresh content, get more traffic from search engines. So why wouldn't you capitalize on that? Because those people who are searching for the thing that you offer are more warm than people scrolling randomly through Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever. Now, publishing long-form content does take a little bit of time and effort, but the results can be massive and the payoff can be massive because you can see results from your blog post years down the road. And keep in mind that it doesn't necessarily have to be blog posts if you don't like writing. You can do videos, you can do a podcast, you can even just do live workshops, and that you then republish on your website. Whatever it is, just some form of long format content, informative content that talks about what you have to offer and educates your ideal audience on what it is that you do can do a lot of wonders, not just for your SEO, but also for client inquiries as well. Speaking of SEO, tip number 4 that I'm going to share with you to generate more leads is to make sure that your website is optimized for SEO or search engines. In other words, you need to know what keywords you want to use for your business and what keywords you want to rank for in search engines. And then you need to make sure that those keywords are actually included throughout your website. Generally, you'll want to include them in your site title, your site description, as well as individual page titles, page descriptions, and throughout content on your website. However, you have to do this naturally without keyword stuffing and without using sentences that are obviously written for search engines. Write for humans first, because search engines will be able to pick up on that and understand that. Tip number 5 for generating more client inquiries through your website is to actually set up an email opt-in form on your website. Unfortunately, a lot of people today will not be ready to hire you immediately as soon as they land on your website. Only about 2% of those people who land on your website will be ready to hire right then and there. But those who who aren't, the rest of them, somewhat 98% of them, will be more inclined to leave rather than hire right then and there. Instead of letting them leave, include an opt-in form on your website that offers something free in exchange for their email address. Keep in mind that a lot of people won't be inclined to sign up for a newsletter because, let's face it, nobody wants yet another newsletter in their inbox, but they might be more inclined to sign up for 10 tips to improve your money mindset or how to create a meaningful morning routine. So something like that, something that solves one of the problems that they have and gives them a taste of what it's like working with you, is a lot better to have on your website than just letting all of those people who come leave and just basically never come back. The point of that is, once you have them on your list, you can continue nurturing them and building a relationship with them and establishing trust with them, which then makes them more likely to reach out to you once they're ready to work with you. Tip number 6 for generating more leads from your website is to have a lead capture form directly on your services page. Now, a lead capture form is very similar to a contact form, but it is more targeted. Contact form, the way I view it, is more general. It allows anybody and everybody who comes to your website to get in touch with you, whether this is a potential collaborator, a random person asking to publish a guest blog post on your website, or a potential client inquiring about working with you. A lead capture form is targeted more towards those who are interested in your services, those who are browsing your services pages and are one step away from working with you. A lead capture form allows you not only to ask general questions about their contact information and contact preferences, but also information about what they have in mind for a project, how long they would like to work with you, and generally just ask questions that allow you to weed out bad clients from the right fit clients. And it also sets expectations from them, because in the lead capture form, you can ask them how much they're willing to invest. Are they ready for a long-term coaching or a long-term service, or are they looking for something that is more immediate or more short-term or more budget-friendly options. Now, you can build a lead capture form using forms on your website. Squarespace makes it super easy to do that, but you can also use a dedicated software for that. You can, for example, use something like TidyCal or Acuity Scheduling to create intake forms and allow them to book a free call with you right then and there. You can also use something like Dubsado, Honeybook, 17 Hats, Satori, Kitchen, or something like that that basically allows you to create a lead capture form on your website. Or you can go super simple and use something like Google Forms if that's how you prefer to roll. My next tip to help you generate more coaching leads for your website is to have a live chat option. This basically allows potential clients to contact you directly right then and there if they have any questions about your services, your coaching packages, or whatever it is that you offer. The reason this works is when people see that you are available and willing to answer their questions, they are more inclined to reach out to you and get their questions answered rather than filling out a contact form and waiting on a reply. This is also a great opportunity for you to get a sense of their personality and whether or not they are the right fit for your services. You can also point them to resources that can help them right then and there, either to a blog post or another page on your website, a free download, or another type of resource that you have that would help them with whatever it is they're asking. And if you're interested on how to actually add a live chat to your website, I have a tutorial that shows you how you can add a live chat to your Squarespace website that I will leave a link to somewhere on the screen. The next tip that I have for you to help you generate more leads is to showcase testimonials on your website. This basically shows people that you have the necessary experience needed to help them, and according to research, people actually trust testimonials as much as they do personal recommendations. You definitely want to highlight them on your website, but please, for the love of God, do not create a separate page on your website just for your testimonials. That does you no good. Nobody in my 12 years, no, it's longer, in my 13 years of working as a website designer, I have never seen anybody intentionally go to the testimonials page. Now, it is a lot better if you actually showcase those testimonials throughout your website and weave them on pages such as your homepage, your about page, your services page, even your contact page, or any sales page that you have on your website, because then those testimonials speak about those things and are related to what is on that page, rather than a full page of testimonials where people have to go find what it is that those testimonials refer to. Testimonials work a lot better in context, so trust me, include them throughout your website instead of having a dedicated page for testimonials. My next tip is to create a library of free resources on your website. This basically shows people that you're willing to share your advice for free, and it allows them to get a taste of what it is that you have to offer and what it's like to work with you. You can offer free or low-cost resources that basically help them with their biggest pain points, and the reason why this works is because because when people see that you're willing to help them out, even if it's for free or low cost, they will be more inclined to hire you when they're ready to make a bigger investment in your coaching packages or your service packages. Now, the library of resources can be something like free downloads, free checklists, or cheat sheets, or scripts, or something like that. But it can also be low-cost products or even a low-cost membership that allows them to get access to basic resources that they would need to work out through their problem. My next tip for generating more leads through your website is to have a call to action on every page of your website. Imagine somebody comes to your website and the first page that they land on is your about page, and they can read everything about you and how you actually help people solve whatever it is that you help them solve, and then they come to the end of the about page and there's nowhere for them to go. Now, some of them may go back up and scroll all the way to your menu and click through to another page, but some of them might just leave because they don't know what they should do next. So instead of letting them wonder what they should do next, or leaving it to chance that they will scroll up and click on that menu on another link, include a call to action at the bottom of that page telling them where to go next. This works a lot better because chances of them leaving after they know what they should do are slightly slimmer than if they just have no clue what they should do next. Plus, it leads them on a customer journey that basically takes them one step closer to working with you. And now for some more advanced strategies for how you can use your website to generate more leads for your coaching or service-based business. The first tip that I'm going to say here is add your site to your social media bios. But instead of linking to your homepage, I recommend you link to either one of those two pages. Either your opt-in page, where they can sign up for your free gift, or directly to your services page, where they can learn more about what it's like to work with you. Beyond that, don't refrain from sharing any blog posts or any other long-form content that you have on your website, as well as regularly sharing client testimonials, case studies, portfolio projects, or anything along those lines that basically gives your followers an insight into how you work, how your process looks, and what they can expect when they sign up to work with you. Another way to use your website is to put your site in any local directory that is relevant for your industry. For example, if you have a chamber of commerce in your area, then consider adding a link to your website in that directory. If you have a directory for a specific type of service providers in your area, ask them if they can include your link in that directory. If there's a directory of coaches in your area, then consider reaching out to the directory owner and asking to list your website there. If you're a member of an association, you can also ask them to include your website link as a trusted professional in your specific industry. On top of that, there are a lot of business owners who have directories with specific type of service providers, so consider reaching out to them and asking them to include your website in that directory. And my last tip for helping you generate more leads is to actually include a quiz on your website. Now, quizzes are one of the more effective ways to grow your email list because they're fun to take and they give you an excellent opportunity to learn more about your clients and customers. So if you can include a quiz on your website, something along the lines of what's the best morning routine for you, or what type of creative business owner are you, or something along those lines, then there are more chances of them interacting with your website, filling out that quiz, and actually becoming a subscriber where they can learn more about working with you. And if you're interested in how to add a quiz to your website, I have a tutorial on how to add an interact quiz to your Squarespace website that I will leave a link to somewhere on the screen in this video. And those are my best tips for how to actually use your website to generate more leads for your coaching or service-based business. And if you're looking for more tips on what to actually include on your services page to make sure that clients actually reach out to you, I have a separate video that I will link to in the description below that you can watch next. And if you're looking for more tips on how to build your Squarespace website from scratch, I have a free roadmap that walks you through the entire process of launching your Squarespace website that you can download from the link that will be in the description below. That's it for this week, and I'll see you next time.